Well, what the hell just happened there? Down at the London Stadium, West Ham 3, Newcastle United 1. And I've got to say, the referee is an absolute fucking joke. Rob Jones officiating this game, the Scouse Whistler. Why do we have to continue to keep having Scouse officials involved in our games? I do not know. It needs to end now. I mean, it's literally 8 out of the past 10 games that we've had Scousers officiating, either on officials as the ref or as VAR, and this is just getting out of hand now. We're seeing, why these people should not be reffing Newcastle's games, should not be involved in Newcastle's games. At the end of the day, we'll beat these fuckers in a fucking final for to win the League Cup, and they're still bitter. Their fans are literally still bitter. Rob Jones is a literal Liverpool fan. Peter Wanks was the 4th official in today's game, a literally proclaimed Liverpool fan. And we constantly keep seeing these people officiating the Newcastle games. And I mean, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because you can see the agenda today in that match by Rob Jones. Yes, we went 1-0 up in the game through Jacob Murphy's goal 4 minutes in. And we had a chance to make it 2 when Sandro Tonali got brought down on the halfway line. If the ball had have just been allowed in the game, had have just been allowed to continue from that moment, there was a point where, right after that foul on Sandro Tonali, which wasn't a head injury, by the way, the ball went off to Bruno. There was a chance for Bruno just to ping that ball through to Murphy, who was literally dead on goal. 50-50 chance you've got that of going into the back of the net. And with the way Murphy's been scoring of late, it's a much bigger chance than a 50-50 chance, really. And that would put, us 2-0 up in the game. But, I mean, Rob Jones blows it, pulls it back for the free kick. It's not even a head injury. It's just absolutely disgusting, the officiating that we've seen today from Rob Jones, and the officiating that we've seen throughout this season, to be honest. We're only, 10 games into the season now, and we've literally seen some very poor officiating in the Newcastle games. Like I say, 8 times we've seen Scouse officials being involved in Newcastle's games, and we're only 10 games into the league. That is absolutely beyond a joke. We don't see this in Europe. Look at what we're doing in Europe when we're playing away. We've beat Union Saint-Gilles quite convincingly away. And the referees, aren't causing problems in Europe. And we had Marciniak, who was probably, in my book, one of the worst referees in Europe in the game against Benfica, and we won against Benfica. So I don't understand how we keep getting these officials in the games. And I mean, Sven Botman, own goal, 45 plus 5 minutes. And of course, the whole incident that we had to deal with as well in the game, where Bowen literally tried to fake and fool the referee, which he did fool the referee. Thank God for Paul Howard on VAR, who overturned the decision, told Rob Jones to go and look at the screen, and thankfully it was overturned because Bowen didn't get fouled at all by Mali Chow. Mali Chow got all of the ball. You could see the deviation of the ball. It moved, as Mali Chow's foot came in, connected with the ball. Then you see, Bowen do a dive and all that. And I mean, it's just so frustrating, the way the officiating has been done in the game today. Paqueta scoring for West Ham on the 35th minute. And then that last goal, Souček's goal, it shouldn't have stood. Nicky Pope had his hands on it. Obviously we're going to lose anyway 2-1, but I mean, to lose 3-1 because they've allowed a goal that shouldn't really stand, when you can see, Nicky Pope's already got his hands on it. Souček comes in, connects with the ball that's in Pope's hands, and it goes into the back of the net, and we see a VAR check, and then the goal given to make it 3-1. And I mean, it's just really, really beyond a joke, really pathetic. And you could see, the agenda today from the official in the game. And it's not like we weren't giving it our best in the game today. We were completely dominant in the game, I would say. Looking at the stats from BBC website, you can see, and from what I've seen in the game, you know, proves that we were very dominant in the game. I mean, 62.3% possession over the 37.7% from West Ham. We had a lot of shots in the game, and you know, we had a lot of shots on target as well. I don't understand, you know, it shows right here that the referee is very one-sided because we had so much of the possession, yet we, according to the stats, committed 10 fouls. That shows that the referee was very one-sided, with him only given, you know, 5 fouls committed by West Ham in the game. So let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. I mean, not the greatest of games, because the official was just absolutely up his own arse, to be honest, and he always is. It's Rob Jones. He's an absolute tit when it comes to these things, and most of the Scouse officials are when it comes to it. But let us know what your thoughts were down in the comments below. I'm absolutely annoyed with the way that game has went down, because we were the better side there, and we should have definitely been coming away with a win, especially if you had played on from that Sandro Tonali incident, and it would have been through to Murphy. Murphy would have scored, we would have been 2-0 up, and then there's no, you know, given that West Ham would get into the game from that point because they just didn't look into the game. The referee kept it level, like we've seen a lot of the referees doing this season. It's just getting out of hand, it really is. But anyway, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. However, lads.